Hey everybody, Life's Journey here. So I wanted to talk about, you probably just saw a video maybe I did of drone stuff, but wanted to talk about some of the camera stuff that I use. So I do use DJI, and I moved to DJI a couple years ago. I know I've done a video of this in the past, but I really moved off. I used to use GoPro predominantly, and literally the first 2 years, it was a miserable experience with GoPro. Not as far as footage wise. I think the footage wise is pretty comparable, but the batteries would come loose. The GoPro unit would freeze. I'd have to, and then you got to unscrew it from the connections. You had to use the media mod if you wanted to connect, at the time, if you wanted to connect, so you can speak into it and stuff like that. And it was just I have to say the GoPro was just a pain in the derriere. I don't recommend the GoPro to anybody just because of that experience that I had for those first 2 years, because cumbersome to use, cumbersome to change the battery. Batteries didn't last as long. And so I made a wholesale move to DJI. Now, I know a lot of people out there, there's Insta360. They have their camera sets up. And I really don't use, I have a couple of Insta360s. I know everybody will say shocking that you have a couple of 360s, but so I have the new one, the 5-piece here. I also have the prior one with the 4. So I have some 360 cameras. I actually have the DJI 360 camera, and I had the GoPro 360 camera. And I've just come to realize that although the Insta360 does well footage, just the same as a DJI or GoPro, I use a Mac and I use Final Cut Pro. So I just find that there's an extra step to do the software or to download the video stuff. And I don't know, I find it cumbersome, and to be quite honest with you, I just don't have time to do it. So, and though I do like the footage when I can use it or whatever, but it's also trying to set up a different camera. I gotta, so I don't get into the 360 stuff. I know some of this stuff looks good, but I just don't do a lot of it. So back to my original thing is I use DJI. So what I'm filming this on right now is the Osmo Pocket 3. I also have the Action 6, which is brand new, and then I have what I did basically all my videos in 2020, end of 2024, and all of 25 was the Action 5 here. And then I started off in the DJI thing with the 4. I'm sorry, this is the 5, this is the 4. And part of that is I do carry, I normally have a mount for my, for my helmet. And here's what, probably one of the number one reasons why I use the DJI is because it just mounts in like that. And it's a magnetic piece. And all I do is just unclip it and boom, I'm ready to go. And if I need to change a battery, and I have to say these batteries seem to me twice as long as a GoPro battery. Pretty simple. Unsnap it, boom, put a new battery in it, and I'm back to onto the races here. So this has been, a game changer, especially when you're doing action video and you need to swap out, batteries. You need to swap out stuff really quick. It's pretty simple because of the magnetic piece here. Same thing goes for like even this little tripod piece that here, I can just pop that right off. Now, again, this is all tied to, easier said than done, but it's all tied back, powered into this trifold thing here. So, but yeah, I literally love my DJI stuff. So, and the other part that hopefully this year will be a lot better. For the last year or so, I have shied away from doing a wireless mic in my helmet. Little bit because I'm scared to lose it, right? Because it's, they're a little bit wireless mic. You kind of got to fidget it and put it in there, get it set up properly. So that's kind of one thing that is. So I usually had a lavalier mic, and I wrapped it in and stuff like that. So sometimes though the lavalier there could be some static from the connection, might come loose or whatever. I've had a little bit of that. The mic will move internally, and on a lavalier mic, if you're not really talking directly into it, you can kind of fade out and get some crackling and stuff like that. And so some of my videos over the course of the year have been good, but not like great quality. Lately, though, some of my riding stuff, I've actually added in the wireless piece. So these little wireless mics by DJI are great because you set them up, they hook up, they connect easily wirelessly. I've learned to figure out how to position it in my helmet so it doesn't obviously come loose or whatever. But it also, the lavalier mic, you can get what they call the wind protection and stuff like this that you see here, this little like wind thing on here. But with this one, it really kills some of the sound on it, and it's just crisper and clearer. And then I don't have a wire sticking out on the helmet and all that stuff. So hopefully this year in my videos, my sound will be a lot better going forward as I'm going to transition to using the wireless mics and stuff like that. And also, I guess a plus and minus, it's battery, right? So it'll be connected. Hopefully the batteries last pretty long on the DJI stuff, as I said, on their equipment. But it also has an automatic turn off. So over a period of time, if you're not using it, it turns itself off. And then you got two mics that come in this little unit, so you can kind of swap them out and go from there. So again, hopefully my sound will be a lot better here in 2026 and beyond because I'm going with the wireless. I use strictly DJI, so my camera is a 6 now on my helmet. My secondary photo footage will be on the 5, so it'll be hopefully crisp and clean. A lot of my pocket stuff that I do, like I said, I'm doing this on the Pocket 3. This is kind of where I have the little gimbal and thing set up, and if you see me sitting in the garage and stuff, that's kind of what I use as well. So I think the DJI stuff's been fantastic. Now, again, I've never used the Insta360 cameras outside of the actual 360 camera, the long lanky one. I know Insta360 has cameras just like this, like a GoPro type of thing. Never used one of those. I've heard they're solid, equipment. But for me, DJI has been a game changer for me, and it's integrated, right? As you saw the video on the drone thing, the drones are all DJI. This is DJI, so I kind of am in that ecosystem with DJI, good or bad or ugly. And I guess another benefit, just being in that ecosystem. So the 6, the 5, and the 4 cameras all use the same battery. So I haven't had to buy new batteries. I haven't had to get extra batteries because they all change. All those batteries from 4, 5, and 6 are all the same batteries to use. Whereas in a GoPro, I remember switching from, I think, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, somewhere in that neighborhood. The batteries didn't, they all switched and they didn't work, the same. So this has been really nice to be able to get the next evolution of the camera, but yet still be able to use the batteries from the old style cameras. And then you don't have to have all these extra components around. So I got, an extra charger with batteries, boom, bam, done, have a nice day and move on. So, but that's what I use for filming when I'm out and about. And like I said, I haven't had a problem. They haven't locked up. I haven't had any overheat. Batteries have lasted long. They are solid on data transfer. It's pretty simple. You use the right SD cards, you plug them in. Like I said, I have had no issues whatsoever with my DJI stuff, and I can't say highly enough about any of their products. I just think that they're fantastic. So, again, little bit as this weather is just crippling us, at least here in Ohio, and I'm sure in the Midwest and a lot of places. When I get out and ride, if I could pick up, well, I could if I wanted to go down south, but I just don't. But at the end of the day, I think this is a good time to talk about kind of my evolution in kind of what I use to film with, where I'm going this year in the wireless microphone, which hopefully will bring better, clearer content and voiceover for you and the audience. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this or what you might use, or if you even think the 360 is valuable content, just like I asked about the drone stuff, let me know your thoughts on that, because does it make a difference, or not? Or, do you like to see different type of shots and stuff? I do a lot of just straight up my helmet video stuff and maybe add in some few other things. But I always like to know from what you guys are watching, is there some augmentation things or some other things that I could be doing that would help tell a better story to you guys on some of these adventures that I'm on. So let me know. All right. Hey, hit that like, subscribe, notification button. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.